All right, fellas, carry a Bic. Carry a Bic lighter. All the time. Everywhere. Oh, but if I need to save my life with building a fire, there's a lot of people that will spend their entire lives and never have to build a fire. There are some people that actually need to, either for a living or for emergency, whatever it is. And I'm here to tell you, all the survival channels, all the self-reliance channels, all the bug out bags, all the get home bags, all of it, they're just not leaning on the Bic. Now you do hear one is none, and two is some, and three is some more. I don't know. Let's get into this right now. The Bic. There you go. Light it this way, light it that way, light it that way. It's the three ways you need to learn how to work a Bic. And when I say Bic, I mean this style of lighter. It holds fuel, you give it a spark and hold down the trigger, and away you go, you got a flame. You get a match, a replacement for a match. I'm not talking about a brand name. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm talking about a Bic style lighter. If you say Q-tip, if you say Saltine, if you say Kleenex, those are all brand names. But you know what I'm talking about, even if you buy the store brand. And that's what I'm talking about today, is the Bic lighter. I've got all kinds of stuff, and somebody told me once I should use a whiteboard. I do use a whiteboard. We're using a whiteboard over here. Anyway, I wrote down, I weighed, and I put in some specs, and I put them up here. And I actually did this yesterday, and there's some stuff here that doesn't match there, and some there. Let's talk about this, the Bic. And I got some attitude about this. I got some real attitude about this, because in the genre of survival and self-reliance, everything else, you see a lot of people that talk about a whole lot of other things, and they don't mention that you ought to still have one of these in your pocket. Let's get into it. If you want to pause and read this because it's so far away and you want to zoom in, you can. I'm not doing anything with it. You want to read it? You can. But here's what I have. What I have is a list of everything that's on the table, and the weight is from the lightest to the heaviest, and some blank things. The skill level and your uses, what you could actually use it for, and then everyday real. What is real to carry every day if you need to create a flame for whatever reason? So you got the Bic right off the bat. We're just actually, I'm going to go down through here. Paper match. If you want to talk about weight, if you're a gram weenie, I think that's what they call them. The paper match. The paper match comes in at 3 grams. It doesn't get lighter than that. There's usually 20 matches in there though. And we have to skip all the way over and say skill level. Who can light a fire with a pack of matches? Now, there's a lot of people watching these videos saying, "Oh, I can do that all day long." Yeah, good for you. We're talking the average kind of guy who's watching these kind of videos. Can you actually light a fire on demand with a book of paper matches? Can you? A lot of you can't. Let's get the scale out of the way. Yeah, watch your ears. Sorry, just watch your ears. So we got paper matches, a small Bic and a large Bic, and as they go up in weight, small Bic, a large Bic, butane, Zippo. I threw in matches. I threw in stick matches. This is actually something I do carry in my bag, and it's got the super duper. Oh, look at them! Oh, super duper weatherproof. The underwater burning matches. You know, there's 20, and that's all you got. 20. Hey, there's a lot of one match fire guys out there, but there's a lot of not. And if you think you only want to carry 20 chances to do something, it's not in there. It goes right up there with flint and steel. Oh, now we're getting into skill and everyday. If you want to use flint and steel. Oh, look at that. I actually need my glasses to do. I need my glasses. Do I need my glasses to use a Bic? No. Do I need my glasses to use the flint and steel? Yeah. You know that's like an 800 degree spark, 700 or 800 degree spark. Do you know what it takes to make that into fire? A whole bunch more kit, and everything else. And we're talking about every day what should be in your kit, what should be in your pocket. It's not there. Well, look, there's a bic, there's a flame. Now here's, I'm saying these more and more, and I kind of think it's a pretty good idea. It's got a little length to it, you know. It's not as unwieldy to carry. They're kind of cool. You can light them this way, you can light them this way, you can reach in, things like that. That's pretty cool. Now, one of the things that you hear about these bics, oh, and you know, oh, size, oh, carry the little one. I hear a lot of people squirreling out that these can fail when it's really cold. When it's really, how cold does it have to get for this to fail? Well, I'm no rocket surgeon, but I'm gonna say if you take this, or if this bothers you, carry 3 of these. And up here, small bic, 12 grams. This is 12 grams. 12 grams. Carry 3 of them. Put 1 in your pocket, put 2 in your bag. 1 in the pocket of your bag, 1 in the bottom of your bag. I don't know, put 6 more in your bag. They don't weigh that much. If it's too cold for this to work, put it in your pocket. Oh, it's really cold. Put it under your armpit. You're walking around here 98.6 degrees normally. Oh, but it's really cold. I'm no sturgeon. But I'm gonna say, if your body gets below, I don't know, 70 degrees, oh, that's probably not good. You're probably on death's doorstep. But you know, if you can get this to 70 degrees, you know, I'm not gonna guarantee nothing. I don't want bit in the butt. You put this 70 degrees, it's gonna light. Bic. A lot of people like these because it doesn't take the mechanical skill. But nowadays with all these safeties and everything, you got to push and pull and do it, and they're kind of they're harder to lose. All right, whatever. Butane. Oh, butane. Look at this guy. Oh, butane. These things run out of fuel in just a hair's breadth, and then you got to refill them and refill. And I talk about the cold butane, and they're great. They're great. Zippo. Oh, well, let's get back to Zippo. There's a couple of bics there. We got the ferrocerium rod and the striker. Right off the bat, guys, this is not flint and steel. That is steel. That is steel. This is called a striker. That is steel. That's high carbon steel. And this is flint. When you break it, it's conchoidal. It's harder than the metal. The sparks don't come off of this. It's flint. It's a rock. It's a hard rock. When you strike that, I'm actually peeling parts of the steel off. This is flint and steel. This is called ferrocerium or spark rod. That's what we always call them. And when you scrape it, oh, come on. Oh, you're old. Look at that. Come on. Spark. It makes spark. This is not flint and steel. And there's a lot of you guys running around out there in this world that think this is flint and steel. That's not flint and steel. That's high carbon steel. And flint, the rock. This is ferrocerium rod and sparker. And it still takes a lot of skill to light a fire with that. Along with flint and steel. A lot of skill. Oh, wait, you know, magnesium and ferrocerium. Still just a hotter spark. Oh, the skill level to... I got solar in here. Solar doesn't weigh anything. I actually carry one of these in my bag because, man, is this thing fun to play with. Oh, wow. You get a good, bright, sunny day. Boy, you can light stuff up with this. And the skill level is kind of up there because you're smoldering. You actually can get a flame out of this. But everyday real. Bright and sunny days, unless, I don't know, you're in Florida or out west, things like that. The bright and sunny days don't really last that long. Oh, nichrome. Out in here, you'll see nichrome, 94 grams. You can carry a 9-volt battery, a couple of jumper clips, and a little spool of nichrome wire. And you can light a fire with this. You can get things smoldering and flaming up with that. That's really everyday real. Everyday real. Does everybody know what nichrome wire is? Let's get into this is the heavy. Get it out of the way. This is 871 grams, 1.9. Ding dang dong, near 2 pounds of propane. Woo! That'll get a fire going. I don't know anybody who can't get a fire going with one of these. No, I kind of do know a few people, but oh boy, this is skill level. No, skill level's pretty far down on propane. And everyday real. Everyday real. Every time you take a walk, every time you go out, we're heading out to dinner. We're heading out this and that. I'm gonna go visit my buddy. You might have one of these in the trunk. Do you? Really? Do you really? Kind of silly if you do. Around the shop, around the house, makes more sense. But it is awfully inconvenient when you compare almost 2 pounds versus large Bic at 18 grams. So this has its place, but we're gonna set this off to the side there. Now let's not forget our old friend bow drill. You know, I'm sorry, hand drill. We'll put that in there, and let's take our boot lace out. Let's screw up our boot and our ability to walk around to break it, making a bow drill. And this actually doesn't weigh too much. It's only 240 cents. But if we get into the everyday reel and the skill level, and I teach fire camp. Every once in a while I teach fire camp, and I've only seen 2 people that had this skill set without ever doing it before to be able to light fire with bow and drill. So your everyday reel and your skill set with through the ceiling. Zippo. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Everybody says, well, Zippo is the king. Zippo is the king. If you've ever carried a Zippo all day long, every day, you'll know that these things need filled. Filled, topped off with the Zippo fluid. They'll evaporate off. If you take one of these and fill it and put it on the counter and don't touch it for a year, when you come back, it's going to be just like this. Nothing. Take a Bic. Leave it in a drawer. Leave it in a glove box. Leave it in the bed of the truck. Come back a year later. Come back 10 years later. I don't know when I bought these. I have no idea. They will fire. They will hold their fuel. They will work. I carried a Zippo for a long, long time. Now, the cool level of Zippos are cool. They are tough. They are the man. They are Bradford, Pennsylvania. They are it. But you're not going to get past a Bic. I'm telling you guys. Have fun. I mean, get good with that stuff. But after it all is done, after all of it is done, let's get all this noise out of the way. There you go. One small Bic. 12 grams. And it's flame all day long. Oh, but what if you get it wet? Do you think any of that other stuff is going to work as well? Wet? Blow on it. Oh, what if it gets cold? Put it in your pocket. Put it in your armpit. Carry a Bic. Carry a couple of Bics. Throw them in your bag. There you go. I really don't know what else to say. Bic. I'll say it 4 more times. Bic. 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 Every day, learn or teach, and on a good day, you do both.